Okay, so this device, I just made the microphone modification, and what I did is I took two wires, I removed the old microphone and I basically replaced it with these two wires. I wrapped the wires around this post here, and then it goes outside, and I just want to wrap this around the post so that if you tug on the wire, it doesn't tug straight on the board. So I have my connector here. This is my microphone connector, external one. And it's a bit of a hack, but it should work. The two wires go straight here, and they're well attached. And you can see on the other side, basically there's a little hole, and you can pass the wires through, solder them correctly, and then cut them on the other side, so they're kind of flush on the other side. And of course now you have no more microphone in this part. So I'm about to reassemble the board, and what I'm going to do is the first thing that's the most complicated. First you pass the power connector through here, and then there's these two ribbons, one for the touch screen and one for the LCD panel. And you can take a little wooden stick or something, just kind of take your fingers and kind of move the wires through those holes. So I got one in, got the second one in, and then once everything is in, you can pull the power cord correctly so that it's pulled completely through. See, this one is probably caught on something, so I'm gonna need to go in here and see what's going on. Go. Okay, so now the power connector completely through the hole. Now I still have my it's easy to mess this up. So I still have the LCD touch connector to kind of go through here. And come on. Lost it. Oh, there you go. Perfect. So now I got those two ribbons up through the holes. I got the power connector through, and so I'm ready to snap the board back in its proper place. Just make sure you haven't moved any buttons in the front, everything's fine. So I'm just going to snap it in. And just kind of snaps back in here. Let's do it one. There you go. The two back ones, two side ones. Perfect. So it should be all flush here. All the buttons should be okay. And so now what we're ready to do is put the 6 screws back in. So I have my star screwdriver. I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. And one. Now also I'm putting these screws in, but you don't want to forget there's a ground screw you also have to put. So why don't I do that now? I'll just grab the ground screw and put it into this ground wire. Oops. Screw it. You don't need to screw anything too tight. You don't want to damage anything. Okay. As long as it holds just properly, it's fine. So there we go. I have 4 more screws on the board to screw in. And so I've removed the old microphone, and it's amazing how small that microphone is, the one that's comes built in. I have it right here, and it is really, really incredibly tiny. Just surprising that they ever bothered with that feature. You know, Bluetooth is a pretty important feature, and to only put such a tiny microphone in there is such a bad idea. Okay, so I got all my screws in. Now you want to plug the power back, and there's only one way to fit this, so pretty easy. I have my ground here. Now the touch sensor. You want to make sure that the plastic kind of holder is pushed up. You insert the cable, make sure it's fully inserted, and then you push the plastic down to hold it in place. Same for this ribbon. You just put the plastic up, kind of wiggle the ribbon until it's completely inside, and you push it down again. Oops, this one didn't do right. It should be the touchscreen ribbon doesn't go in completely, but the LCD one goes in quite a bit, so you get a good idea that it's in. And then you push the connector, the little plastic connector, in. Just be really careful with those plastic connectors because they do tend to break. Okay, so now I am almost set. You want to make sure that when you put the faceplate back in, you just kind of push on these two ribbon connectors so that they go in the device and nothing gets kind of stuck. So I'm going to just, you want to insert the SD the bottom first, push the ribbons so that they're in, and should just fit right back. There you go. So then I have 4 more screws to put in. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, the little black screws. And you are done. Now, of course, I'm not completely done because in my case I have to make sure to find a microphone here that fits and that I can insert at the end of that microphone add-on. But any normal PC microphone, the old style PC microphone with no amplifiers, should work fine because they're kind of that type of microphone. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.